Hi, I'm Michael Swank, Director at the Bureau of Queer Art. We're here at Immortal Queer Art Fair during Dia de Muertos in Mexico City. There's chaos outside, there's chaos inside, but we're taking a moment to sit down and talk with Briheda, who's come all the way from Belize to participate in this art fair. Briheda, how's it been for you? Like, what's it been like being in Mexico City and having this experience?
It's a surreal moment, just because of the headspace I was before I came here.
Right.
As you know, I was digging my grave before I got here, and
You literally were digging a grave.
I literally
So,
digged my grave.
in a ceremonial way, or?
In a yes, both rebellion against my society and a celebration of myself. So coming here feels like the closure of that chapter.
Is it like a reincarnation?
A rebirth, because I was downstairs and I participated in the Javanese room, and I did the song bath walk with them. So that felt like the ceremony of a new chapter, because of letting go of the residue that was still there from the project, because the work that I brought told the journey of what my brain went through, what that like spiritually, because I have a connection with my ancestors, and the paintings that I brought is that dialogue between them and myself and my experiences. And throughout that process, when it comes to the paintings, it showed you how my brain processed forgiveness.
Are you processing trauma or like a specific experience that you're trying to work with, or?
Well, the project was looking at my traumas in my life.
Okay.
So what happened was, every time I was at the grave, I had to go to the grave as a version of myself that needed to do this. So my inner child went, my teenager and my 20-something-year-old self was at the grave, and each time I was digging, I was processing all the emotions, no matter how minuscule the situation was, I acknowledged that hurt me, and then we went through the emotions. We felt the emotions, just because I wasn't raised to feel emotion, so it's a rebellious act for me to actually feel that emotion. And what was highlighted in this project for me was rumination. How trauma keeps us ruminating about all these experiences and not letting us grow. We're growing, but what I find is, okay, you meet people and they're still a child, or they're still a teenager. For me, all those versions of myself grew up. So right now, all these versions of myself, we're all 35 years old now.
Okay.
You still have the inner child vibe there, but they're no longer crying. They're no longer upset. I don't feel triggered easily anymore. So I'm still navigating that new feeling, because the project, it's still fresh.
Right, and it's in process. It's going to continue even after you leave here as well.
Yeah.
What has the response been from people visiting the fair and other artists and things?
Oh, well, I've been getting really good feedback. They see me as a powerful artist, and they commend me for, meeting myself, for rebelling against my society in that way. And I love the engagement, because we're all talking about a personal philosophy. Because in life we go through cycles until we learn the lesson. I finally learned my lesson of forgiveness and letting go. So now I'm going to go in a different cycle, touching on something else that needs to be mended, because we're always constantly working on ourselves. And I believe that we are free from this karmic cycle of being human when we learn our lesson. And I feel like when we become the artist, that's when we learn our lesson, because as artists we are constantly working on ourselves, expressing ourselves, and we are the most authentic people that you would meet. And that is the journey of life, is to be your authentic self.
Right.
Detach from the societal structure or expectations.
Right.
So I've been sharing that philosophy with some people, and they love it, because we're all fighting inner battles, and we're all looking for hope somehow, and that's what my work is about, finding hope in that darkness.
When you describe this to me, to me, what you're describing is the queer experience. What does queer mean to you?
For me, queer is the freedom to be yourself. No rules. You know, no one can decide or tell you who to be. It's just the freedom of expression of yourself. Loving people for who they are. I identify as a pansexual, non-gender conforming. I feel very fluid in myself, just because, you know, I love Carl Jung's work because he says we both have masculine and feminine energy, and the goal is to keep them balanced. If one is stronger than the next, something needs to be worked on inside, because we should be able to just flow however we feel like and be confident in that, if it's feminine energy or masculine energy. And
lastly, I would love to hear the significance of community in your work, because I know that's very important as well.
For me, well, the thing is, I hold a mirror up to my community as well as myself, because that's what I brought, my mirror to myself. It's important for me that community engages, because my goal as an artist is to inspire you to change and to feel empowered and less alone in the world, because like I said, we're all struggling somehow. Some of us are crying silently and we just want somebody to see us, and that's why I do what I do, so people could feel seen.
That's amazing. Well, you can see Briheda's work online. What's your Instagram?
Briheda Haylock Visions.
Okay, Briheda Haylock Visions. And you can follow her with the Bureau of Queer Art, because we're going to continue working with her. So please check out. You can actually download volume 10, Dismantled, of our magazine, where we have a feature of Briheda there. And I'm just honored by your trust and the wisdom that you bring to your work, and the sincerity of your work. So thank you so much for coming to Mexico City.
No, thank you for pushing me to come. Like, I can't believe I said no. And like, coming here, it has been like so healing for me in the queer space, in my experience as an artist with people. So like, Michael, thank you.
No, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad I was persistent with you, and I'm glad that we got to a yes eventually, and it worked out for you. Like, give me a hug. Thank you so much.
I think you're a genius, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
No, don't get up here.
Oh, sorry.
we need some like candid shots of us doing that, like, you know, that fake, oh my god, oh god, I can't believe we just.
Do you have any copies of the book Dismantle?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I forgot to ask you before I came, because I wanted a physical copy.
Yeah, I have one copy for myself, but they're so expensive to ship to Mexico. So.
Oh, so.
But if I go back to the United States, I'll let you know, and we'll order them and I'll carry them back. So.
Okay.
Because they're cheaper to ship from Mexico to Belize than they would be from.
Belize is expensive when you do the translation.
Okay.
So I was thinking, if I didn't get it from you here, I'll just order it online.
Okay.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Just like that.
Thank you, Briheda.
Thank you, Michael.